Welcome to Common Hood. This is your man Simon P. I'm with my man Calvin again, and this is another Friday and another time we want to get a nice message out to you so you can take it for the weekend.
Yes, sir.
And please, don't take it personal what I'm about to say, though it's real mild. One of the things you brought up today is human connections. You said that this not goddamn strong enough no more.
They not, brother.
So I thought about the internet and AI. And I said one of the things that the internet does and these phones, especially they made this poison here.
Man, it's poison, bro. When I tell you it's poison.
What is this, iPhone 14, 15, whatever it is?
I got an Android, but they do
either way,
the same.
The Android and
they
the Apple got a lot of people doing this right now.
Yeah.
A lot of people getting it. And you know, when you go out to a restaurant or you go to a date, you know, as couples waiting for their dinner.
Yeah, man.
Everybody like this. So you see a group of teenagers in a park with everybody doing this. It's like we so busy. So I kind of understand the distraction we have with our emotional touch that being lost.
Oh yeah.
As well as how we interact.
Right.
Because we kind of blame it on the young generation. We say, man, they don't know how to date no more.
Man, the older generation, this is bad. The older generation, this is bad on the phone, man. How you use this thing? I got to figure it out. So,
you know, with the internet and AI, we already know they're not going anywhere.
Exactly.
As much as we want to say they disconnecting us from vibing and hanging as homeboys and friends, you know, it's just, I'm gonna say it decreased our interactions.
Right.
So the hunger for that human connection is just kind of being revved up a little bit.
Man, so much you can talk, man. So much you can speak on about this thing here, boy. I'm telling you, man. I'm talking
it's being
about
revved up a little bit.
Yeah.
So let's just start off with something like what you want out of a relationship to have that connection. Just elaborate on how much trust is.
Man, trust goes a long ways. In any relationship, you need that trust. And a lot of times, the human factor in us can break that trust in a relationship, and that will hurt the relationship. You know, so a lot of people turn to that AI.
We turn to that AI, and you know, that was a movie by Al Pacino a while back. I can't remember, but it was this virtual superstar.
Yeah.
And as we look at I don't know if you can remember it, but as we look at now how AI is creating these images and you can get anything you want. If you want a lover, if you want whatever, it's all in there. It reminds me of when you used to watch BET way back in the day when Mr. Bob Johnson.
Oh man, yeah.
If you can make it up to 11 or 12 o'clock at night, they always flood the television with calls you can make to have your little sex talks or whatever.
Man, see, back in the day now, 1-800 call it now.
Yeah, the 1-800, but it's so much different. It's like I don't have to try to learn how to date you or be friends with you. It's like less and less human interactions are there, and it's like it's a switch.
Big time. A buddy of mine showed me an app. It's an AI app that he has on his phone, right?
Right.
And it's virtual girls on the phone. I mean, they
virtual girls.
And he said which one he want. I want her to look like this. I want her to be like this. I want her to say this. I want her to say this. And he was showing me how this app worked. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me, man. He said, it's my girlfriend right here. I said, what about
I'm glad I got a wife.
You know what I'm saying? This your girlfriend. What do you Man, she don't complain to me. She don't talk back to me.
Difference.
You know.
That's the difference.
She's loyal to me, you know. When I call her up on the little AI thing, I'm
telling me it's loyal, just like the woman that's real.
Yeah.
As long as you paying that subscription.
Exactly. And you right about that.
You get to have it. So
yeah.
he may have an outlet right now.
Yeah,
that's just an outlet.
Yeah.
But so don't get too consumed with those things. That's what we have got. We have got consumed, where that is why our emotional touch is lacking.
Yes.
Our social interactions are kind of being hammered a little bit because of trust. Now, when I think of trust, I can see why everybody go to the internet and AI and have these conversations. Because if there is a robot that get all the information, He would never call you unless you break a law.
You better believe it. You better believe it. You know what I'm saying?
He would never call you unless you break a law or you say something profane. That's when the YouTubers and the IGs or whatever tell you, hey, we're not gonna allow you to say that on my platform.
Exactly.
And so you can sit here and say freedom of speech all you want. Well, you got freedom of speech between you and I.
Yeah.
That's the power of the human interaction.
Right. Exactly.
So when it's talking about the trust, if I tell you a sensitive information,
exactly,
and you repeat that
outside the scope,
yep. That trust is violated. And I think that's what leads us to these platforms of the internet or using AI to say, you know what, they ain't gonna talk back.
They ain't gonna talk back.
They're not gonna tell that secret. They ain't gonna tell that secret.
They ain't gonna tell nothing. They ain't gonna talk back.
They ain't gonna talk back and they ain't gonna tell that secret. So trust, man, is just trusting somebody with your issues. That does.
That's really a real deep situation, subject right there. Trusting somebody with your personal issues. You got to really have.
We all have.
We have them. Everybody have them, but you have to be really, really close with the person, or you feel comfortable with the person to tell them something secret about yourself, something that you're dealing with. You know, me and you have had conversations, but we comfortable with one another. You know, certain things you can't tell everybody. You know, and when you do tell them, you're like, oh, why did I do that? You know what I'm talking about? You know?
Because they were listening?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm going to listen to you, but I got something to tell now, you know, that type of thing.
Yeah, I would listen.
Yeah.
But, you know, when it comes to the issue with trust, you know, I'm going to jump in the spiritual realm a little bit.
Go ahead.
Because internet and AI is the world God.
Right.
Just like we can trust those things that we utilize that hinders our interaction. Let's go into how we do have a supreme being.
We do.
That we can put those issues that we can't talk to.
We definitely can.
Your spouse, you don't want to. Should I tell my spouse that? I don't want to tell her. She gonna get mad. I don't want to hear the drama.
The thing about the Supreme, this is what people realize. When we talk to God,
right,
the God of the universal, you know, the higher being or whatever you want to call it. When we talk to him, sometimes we need that interaction from hear a word back sometimes.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? A lot of people can't hear that word back from that when they talk. They can release it, but they don't get any kind of reaction from it.
You got to get in a deep meditation state.
You got to be in there.
You got to clear your mind.
Clear your mind to hear something back.
Hear that. Yeah.
So a lot of people, they can do that, but it's not the same as having a brother or a sister or somebody close to you that you can just talk to and it's gonna be all right, you know.
We talked about this before. It's just like when they wanted the children of Israel to follow.
Yeah.
Gave them signs.
That's it.
When they came up to the New Testament, they wanted Jesus to believe that he was a Messiah.
Yeah.
He did everything that the Pharisees and Sadducees couldn't do.
You better believe.
You got leprosy, ain't no problem.
It's out of there.
You sick, ain't no problem. You about dead, ain't no problem. So you know that's what's called a real sign. Ain't no problem. But at the same time, he always said, "You too can do these things."
Yeah, he said it. He said it to him 100%.
I will not be amongst you all the time.
He said it to him 100%. And the thing is, when he said it to him, I'm gonna paraphrase. I'm gonna keep it ghetto for you a little bit. He said, "How much longer I must be with you stupid idiots for you to realize what kind of power you got inside of you? You can do greater things than I can do. I'm showing you how to walk this thing and do this thing. That's really why I came here."
Yeah,
you know?
Moses was like, "I need some help." Let me give you some elders to put Ryan. They flood you. They flood you with it. And then obviously that got fulfilled through Jesus when he came.
Exactly.
He was like, "Hey, I'm gonna show it to you too, just like Moses."
Yep.
But I'm just gonna tell you something different. You too, if you have that belief and quiet your mind and get into that. So you know, but the not to get off topic about trust. I'm just trying to say that when we don't have those people who will can confide in on a regular basis, whether it be a spouse, you know, you may not want to say, "Oh, I messed up on this," and
man, you know, that's the hardest thing. That's the hardest thing to do. When you married and you got a spouse, and it's the hardest thing to do. Like, hey, look, man, you know, I messed up right here. You know, let's talk about it, type of thing. because you don't want to see that reaction from that thing.
Especially if it's dealing with that money.
You better believe it, boy. Look at him. The other day, I'm gonna tell you a little something real quick, and I think I was the subject. The other day, my wife had this thing. It's a glass jar that she juice with in the refrigerator.
Right.
And she said, make sure you wash that glass jar because I got everything in the refrigerator. Don't when you take it out of the refrigerator when you're getting ready to get your condiments and stuff like that, right? So I'm thinking about what she said when I did it. Took the glass jar out of the refrigerator, put it on the edge.
Your phone in your hand?
Well, no. I had it on the, listen, I had it on the edge of the counter, man. On the edge of the counter. I went to get my condiment, turned around, wham! It fell off the counter and broke.
Ooh.
Now, she was coming back from work, right? So I said, nah, this is messy. I don't feel like hearing her mouth. I already know what she's gonna say. So really, you don't want to tell. It's certain things that you don't want to tell, but I ended up telling her anyway. You know, hey, look, I had an accident. I told you.
Yeah, I
you get it?
I told you.
You get it?
But you know, and part of that building trust when you say I told you.
Yeah.
Part of building trust also is, you know, we sometimes we leave out the asking the right questions for people to build that trust with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's the beautiful thing about when we saying how the internet and AI take it. It's like, that's the thing. If you keep asking the right question,
it's gonna tell you the answer.
It's gonna lead you to that rabbit hole till you say, I got it now. I got it. But we lost patience with that.
Yeah, we have.
We lost patience.
Yeah.
Even if you trying to ask a question, you be like, you know what I'm saying? Do you understand me?
Yeah.
And you be like, yeah. And it's like, nah, you don't. Your body language and everything says you don't. And you trying to convey that message. You trying to get to it. And then it's shorts and they say, you know, we like, you know what? I ain't got to ask nothing. I just go to Google. Google
tell you everything, don't it? Chat
GPT, all of them doing it.
Yeah.
I don't even know the difference yet.
Well, Chat GPT.
Yeah, it's just like you got internet, you ask it something. Chat GPT, I guess it's just more trash at it.
Well, yeah, man, it break it down for you.
Breaks it down, get a little
Yeah.
deep. I wonder how long those things was in place.
A long time.
Yeah.
You know they didn't come up with that. They
been
didn't
a
come up
long
with that,
time.
yeah.
But you know, and back since we only listening because we trying to build trust and we using trust as a catalyst to say this is one of the ways how we have that human connection. When you trust somebody, you spend a lot of time with them.
Truth.
Period. It ain't no different. Like I want to be entertained. I can go to YouTube or Google or whatever the case. I want to be entertained.
Exactly.
I trust that this entertainment gonna be good and they can find me exactly what I'm looking for.
Exactly.
All I gotta do is keep pushing buttons and I'll be like, there go Dave Chappelle, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
They go Cat Williams, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
They go Joe Rogan right now, I'm cool with that.
Right.
You know, the list goes on. They go Chris Rock, I'm cool with that. So building that trust requires that, and I think it's about asking the right questions.
Right.
Asking the right questions, it starts with that. But to do that, it's the listening.
Man, the attention span is short nowadays.
That's what it's doing.
Yeah. The attention spans of the human being, the human being is very short. I could be sitting on. I like to use my life for example sometimes because it's more personable. If you can sit on the couch with your spouse and you looking at a movie, say you're looking at a movie and she say, "Get that movie right there." You get that movie.
Yeah.
You pay for the movie now.
Right.
You know, and then next thing you know, that second husband's in her hand, or that second wife is in his hand, and the next thing you know, nobody's paying attention to what you guys really sit there for.
I learned this to leave. That's what I learned. Like I get into American Got Talent and who got murdered and Lifetime and all that.
Yeah.
It's there, but I be like, I'm gonna have to just try to get me some coffee and be about 10, 11 o'clock and you done with all that because I really don't want to watch it.
Right.
And I tried to fake it, but sometimes some things when you with somebody every day, it's hard.
It's hard to fake the funk, man.
Till you make it, man.
Yeah.
But you know, when we talked about our issues, it's hard to share your damn struggles.
You know, it's hard. And when I say it's hard, if you don't really care what people think about you, it's not hard. It ain't hard at all. Because if you don't care what they think or how they gonna feel about what you said, you know, I put my life out there all the time. And, you know, a lot of people don't want to hear what you got to say unless there's a kid or you was homeless or, you know, certain things. You put it out there for other people to grow. you know,
Right.
and other people to glean from it. But a lot of people don't want to put that out there because they're afraid what other people might think about them.
Might think, or might
Yeah.
say, but which reminds me on why, like, maybe AI internet is God say, since a lot of them won't come to me,
Right, yeah. Let me go and give them something to go to.
let me give them something to go
relief
to.
it. 'Cause they go-
Now, at that point, he's saying, "Oh, it's some gonna have discretion to know what to look for. It's some gonna go down holes that I probably wouldn't want it to."
Right.
But you know, that's exactly what's happening right now. The use of discretion on what you tell somebody to build that trust.
Yeah.
I kind of think like, I'm gonna give you what I want to give you. That's how I kind of operate.
You know, and-
That way, if you tell it, I
yeah.
might say, okay.
Yeah.
If I gave you a cookie and you marinated on that and told, I know not to go too much deep.
You better believe it. You better believe it. And the thing is, you can feel people.
I know not-
you can feel
yeah.
people out too, as far as like who you can trust to tell certain
Right.
things to. In most relationships, I have like friends like yourself and different people. I can fill them out. Who I can tell this to, you know, because you know they're gonna if you know they're gonna do this, you can't talk to them about anything. You know,
I think we all fall into it. As much as we say other people won't, I think there's been situations where it's been like, man, I ain't mean to say that. But it's gone.
It's gone now. It's gone.
And it's because it might have been the same situation. You be like, you know, this person, and it's gone where we make that mistakes.
Sometimes what I would do is if I have a friend or somebody we're accountable to, I'll say, man, I'm gonna share this now. I'm gonna tell them I'm gonna share this particular thing because it can help somebody else. I won't say your name. But I'm gonna share this, you know, because it can help somebody.
Right.
You know, if somebody
Right.
is struggling with adultery, put it that way.
Right.
And you know the guy don't want you to tell about it, but I'm gonna say, hey man, I had this friend, man, that went through the same thing now, you know, and he got over it, but this is what happened to him.
You giving an example.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you're trying to. You have to be. You know, you have to be careful because you know it's like when you learn to be able to listen to someone. It's like they start sharing the dreams.
Yes.
I feel kind of cool when somebody say, "Man, I had a dream, but let me tell you about that." Because to me, a dream is such an intimate moment.
Very
like,
intimate. Yep.
When you get into a dream, you in your sleep and it's coming from somewhere.
Oh, it's coming from other
And they
realm
wake
now.
you up and you be like, "Oh man,
What was that about?
I got to get an answer."
Yep.
Kel, man, you know this what it mean. You know what that mean. And so sometimes I think when you tell somebody the dreams,
Oh, you already know.
you need that human connection.
You need that human connection.
I think anytime I never went to that Google or YouTube or whatever
Right.
trying to figure out that dream. I may go to somebody like, well, that seems like he in church pretty good. What you think of this right here?
Yeah.
I'll go to my mom or someone,
Yeah.
somebody that you know that's real wise, or your best friend, or whatever the case may be, to share that dreams to see what's the meaning behind it.
Right.
And when I get to a meaning, I'm gonna transition onto that is the power of our human connections.
Big time.
Having meaning and having pure power. How do we share those meaningful relationships? How do we share those connections? How do we just increase that hunger that if we could decrease these connections we have with all these distractions, you know, I think it'd just be a better place.
Man,
better
I
place.
think we talked about this one time. I feel that if everybody could put blinders on, if they can put blinders on and look past the faults of every human being and love them unconditionally where they stand.
No judgment
No
zone.
no judgment zone. It's what is it? Is it Crunch Fitness say no judgment zone? Is Crunch Fitness? Yeah, Crunch Fitness got that no judgment zone. So you know you go.
That's why I'm going. And they judge me soon.
No, man, they don't judge you. No judgment zone,
Like, wait,
man.
we work out here.
Crunch Fitness is one of those ones that they have no judgment zone, but you go
Right.
someplace
Well, you know, there was that separation being
Yeah.
live here in Gainesville, Florida.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I think the best gym in the United States of America resides
Gainesville Health and Fitness, right?
Gainesville Health and Fitness.
Oh yeah, everybody.
So
knows.
their standard is so high
yeah.
that, you know, some people look at it as a show, but I'd be like, no, I be people in there really getting it down.
They get older people,
But
man,
I never been judged picked on because I got my belly. I always been encouraged. Keep working.
Keep working out. Keep working out.
It's
Get rid
a
of
diet. It's a diet. But I haven't got enough comfort with him to trust. Like, well, how you get to be so bulk and whatever the case? And I'll be like, every time I come, I say, I don't even have to ask that.
Yeah.
Every time I come, that particular person is right here. I said, but I don't have a 30-minute to hour. Let me get it and soak the knees and I'm out of here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you know that power of human connections, man, is something that's needed. So here's what I think those connections give us. One is strength. What kind of strength it gives you?
Well, you know,
others, you know, I'm not talking about.
Yeah. But see, for me,
let me put my penny on down.
For me, the human connection, the touch, or the hey, I'm there for you. That strength, you know, that's that strength right there, man. Because you can go to AI or you won't. They're gonna give you everything you want, but there's no touch there. There's no human connection there. There's nothing there that can say, hey, I'm with you 100% in this realm.
You know, I remember, man. I heard a man of a mature age, and I said, "You doing like the kids? Get the DM, shoot them on the DM or whatever." And that's what he said. Yeah, I don't care. I ain't got to go through all that trying to impress you to get your phone number. I just hit you on the DM. You either accept it or you don't.
Yeah.
Ain't no scan off the back.
Yeah.
I said, even if they just met you and you still too, like hey, like I say, it just is for me.
Yeah.
It just is for me. That works, but I was like, oh man, I don't think I want to start off nothing like that. I'm still kind of want to have that human connection. So you know, another component of this, not besides the strength they give you. For me, I like when I'm connected to somebody. It's like, Kel, do you understand me when I'm talking about, man? You know,
you gotta have it.
I gotta have some understanding.
Yeah.
I just don't want this. Yeah. You strong. I'm glad you giving me some positivity as I share my struggles. I share my issues that I'm having.
Right.
That's that strength. But it's even more powerful when you say, "Hey, bro, I do understand too."
Exactly.
Like it's like when somebody say that, it's like, man, it's like when I say I understand, that mean I kind of put my foot into where they at.
Right.
Say, ooh,
I feel that.
I feel that. I understand why you hurt, bro.
Exactly.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I understand that hurt worse than getting body slammed.
Exactly.
Right now. At least you can get on up and walk off if your back ain't broke, but
Yep.
I get it. And then lastly, you know, man, courage.
Yes. Good one. That's a good one.
Man, courage, I don't know how to word this. I got a public education, so.
No, there you go, that public education.
I got a public education.
That means that's being
I got, but courage is like, I look at courage as like somebody giving you extra motivation.
Yes, you need that.
To complete you.
Yeah, you need that. You need that fulfillment, man. You need that fulfillment. You need it because if you don't have a human connection or somebody in your life that can motivate you, help you get motivated, and show you that they by your side, and show you that they're there for you, that human connection is something that we all need. We all need it, and we need to get back to that.
We all need it.
We need to get back to that.
And the reason why I brought up the three pillars I just mentioned about how to strengthen these, put some power behind those connections, because it's like I find out that you can get on AI all you want. He may give you temporary motivation, but if your close circle can give you that same strength, that same courage, and that same understanding. The difference is, it's like if they can see you getting offline, they can be like, "Hey, bro,
it's gonna
be the internet and AI. You got to come to me."
Yeah. And
you got to come to me.
That's the thing, being accountable.
And then they don't feel you.
They don't feel you. They don't feel that. There's no feel there.
There's no feeling. So.
I feel you on this subject here, man. It's deep, man. It's more than 30 minutes. It's more than 30 minutes alone. You know what I'm talking about? Because it's a subject that needs to be really talked about.
Well, run with it.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it. I saw it on what they call it, the IG Reels or whatever the case. And this older gentleman had said that you are a walking spirit. And he say, all your muscles and tissues and hearts is the same of everybody.
Oh man, that's deep.
But he came back and kind of, and I'm paraphrasing, and the brother said, older gentleman too, it's like he was from the Caribbean island or something. And he was talking to this white guy, and he said, he told him that you're walking spirits, but we just different color bodies.
That's it.
He say, that's the damn problem we having. We judging the different color bodies that we walking in instead of knowing what's inside.
What's inside the vehicle.
What's inside the vehicle.
You see, we're a spiritual being before we in this human body. So that spiritual essence is what's inside. Right. And that people don't look at the spiritual essence. They look at the outer appearance of a person or what they're doing with this fleshly body. They don't look at the individual person that's stuck on something or addicted to something, and you don't understand what's going on inside the spirit, man. That's the difference. That's the difference between we got to get back to that human connection, man. I mean, loving people for where they stand, man. Just loving them.
Loving you is wrong. I don't want to be right.
Hey, I don't want to be right. I don't want to be right. And that's the thing. We have to remember.
Wrong, then I don't want
and what
to
he
be
said,
right.
what your friend said, on the real, is so
that was
deep.
a powerful real.
That's powerful.
I wish I kept that. I'm trying to paraphrase it.
No, you said it. You said it.
I think I probably left something out, but it's one of those real like this. Whoa, OG dropped the nugget. He didn't take too long to have to drop it. Because I was like, what? Oh, man, what
That's
did
powerful.
he say?
That's
I said, that was very powerful. And I always remember that. Like, wow, we just all spirits here walking around.
In different colors.
And different colors.
Yep, that's it. That's it, man. And we're here. And we got to learn how to communicate. Get back to that human. Back in the day when we were younger, right? Back in the day, you didn't have all this different technology. You had technology, but not like this. No. So you would sit around the table.
See kids outside playing
man, they used to be playing outside, ride on your big wheel. Man, I had a green machine. At a young age, the green machine, the big wheel, the bike.
They don't even make them no more.
No more. You don't see none of that stuff.
Man, you don't see.
Man, up north, you
they don't even have a toys, no toys
and Toys R Us and all that stuff back in the day. And man, look, you ever seen Thundercats?
I remember Thundercats.
They had the shoes called Thundercats, right?
Yeah, I remember.
You thought I was a Thundercat back in the day. You know what I'm talking about? But I'm just saying, we playing in the neighborhood with the kids, Flintstone knocking on the door, boom, boom, hide and seek and all that stuff. You don't really see that no more.
That was a tragedy that just happened. And with the huge flood that just recently happened.
Oh, yeah, in Texas, yeah.
And, one of the things that you're seeing that they say, well, how could we have reacted? Because if the towers were down, you couldn't send the alerts through the phones.
Right.
So they're trying to address this issue, but there's lives being lost where they're trying to recover people right now from this flood. And it's like, man, it always got to be something tragically shit to happen in order for us to connect as people and come together.
Yep, always.
It's always got to be something tragic.
Family members don't see each other for years, right? Somebody died, they go to a funeral.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah. But I also felt about that because of the connections, it's almost like we're starting to become immune to it. If it ain't a flood, it's a hurricane, it's a tornado.
Yeah.
That we just be like, oh well, but I feel sorry for them.
That's it.
That's about it.
Till it hit your home.
Till it hit home.
Yeah.
Till it hit home. So establishing these connections, man, it's like each connection with a person going forward, how I feel. It could provide you a reminder of the importance of having one another and being able to hear each other out.
Amen to that. Be slow to speak, quick to listen.
Yeah, slow to speak.
Quick to listen.
And quick to listen. Yeah. I got a blabber mouth sometimes, so I got to slow it down sometimes. Because sometimes I'm like, trying to get your answer before. Well, he's like, hold on, man, give me about 15 seconds. I won't quite finish. so eager to want to give a solution, and it's like, and got some learn some communication.
If you have a guy or a female or whoever, and they slow to speak and they just listening to you attentively, they just listening to you, and they shaking their head, and then when you get done talking, and they say, hey, it's gonna be all right, and that means they heard you. When you talking to somebody and all of a sudden they say, hey, well, and they trying to give you the answer or trying to fix it for you. You're not asking for a fix. The only thing you're really asking for is the ear.
Well, you can't fix it.
No. Everybody individual struggles, they struggle.
Yeah, that's one thing about it. Everybody individual struggles
Is they struggle.
But to connect to the problem,
Yeah.
and say that might be how I see it, but don't use my way. Make sure you analyze what I said, because I don't want you coming back saying, "Man, what you told me
was wrong."
You know it is wrong. That's why I hate when somebody say, "Hey man, you know that girl, man, she be right with you. You think you hook me up, man? Hit your own pour." That's like going to the bar and pour me a drink, man. Pour your own pour. They go to the bar. Pour your own pours. I don't know your limits. I don't know if you need an ounce. I don't know if you need this a sip. I don't know if you need to splash it. I don't know if you need a little water. I don't know your immune system.
Right.
I only know you know your tolerance. Now, this your first ride?
Be careful.
Yeah, be careful. That's what I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
They got a warning sign on the label, so don't just turn it up. Don't let what you see in the movies think, because the brother walk around with his fifth in his hand and swigging. I said that might have been this
That's
juice.
That's that tea.
Yeah, that's
that green tea
that you thinking is bourbon or whatever. So at the end of it, man, I'm just gonna say this right here. Let our human connections.
Yes.
Let our human connections curate a community, and that's us living in whatever community we're of this. I think we all just want love and support.
That's it. You broke it down. That's it. Love and support.
It's love
Unconditional
and support.
love and support.
Unconditional love and support.
Yeah.
So and we have those things because here in Gainesville, man. Growing up, I ain't never seen this many homeless people.
Yeah.
This used to be like I done seen the struggle.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
on this corner, go out there out west, where it's supposed to be richer. I think y'all got it out there too, but the police is just get them over there quicker for whatever they get a little more like, hey, you can get them over here. I guess get around someone else. So, creating that community of love and peace wherever you at and support, man. That's what's gonna help bring us off this internet and put those connections back together.
Yes, sir.
So link up.
And love.
This is your boy Simon P with Common Hood. Please hit the subscribe button. If you want to be a guest, please contact Gainesville Podcast Studio and reach out to me. This is Simon P and Kev. We out.